body bags where horror lies.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to week 37 here on Body Bags. I'm your host Moodz616, and thank you once again for dropping in. Alrighty guys, so it's still foreign horror themed month here on Body Bags. Hope you're enjoying the month, man. Been tons of great reviews. So yeah, this is going to be my third review in the month. And this one is hailing from Germany. I've been wanting to see this movie for so long. Finally got a DVD release here in 2014. I think it originally came out in 2010, so waited a little bit. And to my amazement, it actually got released fully uncut, which is so awesome, by one of my favorite companies ever, Troma. And it is called Necronos, Tower of Doom. Yeah, I was super fucking excited to hear that this was actually getting, you know, a release and being uncut, because this is a long film, man. It runs about 127 minutes, so yeah. But yeah, getting into the plot of this one, it basically centers around the main character of Necronos. Necronos is he's like a head minion. He's like Satan's strongest minion, demon type deal. He's sent to Earth for one reason. He's there to basically locate this virgin witch, which is going to help resurrect Satan and, you know, help him take over the world and stuff. But Necronos is not only sent there by himself, he's sent to Earth with the help of a couple assistants. One being a blood demon by the name of Goron, who is basically this, you know, this fucking blood demon that goes around killing people for Necronos, doing all his dirty work and stuff. And also, Satan also sends up a witch, the Mighty Witch, to help locate this, you know, the chosen virgin witch. She's got like special powers and stuff, and she can kind of locate the witches on Earth and stuff. So, so these, you know, these demons sent from hell up to Earth are just basically there to help Necronos basically conjure up all these ingredients that they need to, you know, help resurrect Satan into Earth, and so that he can take over the world and stuff like that. So that's basically, you know, the plot of the film right there. Kind of simple, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, my thoughts on this one. Now, the film starts out with the backstory. It takes place in, like, medieval times, which is very, very well done. Like, the set pieces and stuff are fucking fantastic. Gives you that whole backstory, why they need the Virgin Witch and stuff like that. Then it makes this pretty smooth transition into present day. And basically, it starts out with Goron just going around fucking massacring people. It kind of plays out like a slasher film. Like, he's just killing every fucking thing in sight, man. Like, there is so much blood and gore in this film, man. If you like German splatter films and you're familiar with them, this is for you. This movie never stops from the get-go. You know, the full 2 hours of this film, man, there's nothing but blood and gore, all practical effects, and I will say the effects in this film are out fucking standing. Really, really well done. Like, it's awesome. So yeah, so if you're into German splatter films, this one is definitely for you. You know, the film is really decently paced. I was a little worried by the length of the film going into this, that it was going to be kind of slow and stuff, but it really doesn't have a lot of slow moments at all. There's a couple slower moments when they finally find the chosen virgin witch, with her character and stuff, but otherwise, not really at all. Like, there's a lot of scenes with Goron in this film, killing people, you know, torturing and killing, you know, feeding fucking zombies, which is another aspect of this film. They're basically, you know, feeding these zombies and creating all these zombies and stuff to help, you know, take over the world with Satan. That's a whole other aspect of the film. So, I mean, if you like Satan, blood, gore, demons, fucking tons of tits and vagina in this film, lots of nudity. This movie has everything you could possibly want in a horror film. Really decent score, too. I really enjoyed the score in this film, too. But yeah, you know, it's a very simple premise, but it's executed pretty well. I really kind of dug the way the ending happened, and I really loved the way this movie ended, actually, to be honest. I thought it was actually kind of a interesting way to end it. I didn't really see it coming. I wasn't really sure what to expect by the end of this film, but I thought it was executed pretty well. But yeah, some of the kills in this film are just fucking crazy, man. Like, this has reversible cover art, and there's actually a picture, you know, in reversible art that's actually seen from the film. It's very reminiscent of Cannibal Holocaust, but they actually show the whole scene, like the way they do it. It's fucking mind blowing, man. Like, this is just such a great time, such a great time. I do have a couple problems with the film. Like, for one thing, the subtitles in this film were really poorly done by Troma. There's times when they're talking in German and there's like no subtitles at all, and then, or in other scenes where the subtitles will come up first before they're talking, and then they start talking, and it kind of takes your, you know, your attention away, and then you kind of miss the subtitles and stuff. And so those are like little minor things that were going on with this, but there's not really like tons and tons of dialogue. Most of the dialogue in the film is basically Necronos and Satan, you know, conversing back and forth and stuff and shit like that. But you know, I thought Necronos looked fucking badass. He's basically just a painted up dude, all black, wearing a hoodie and stuff, but I thought he looked really cool. Satan looks interesting because he's like kind of small, because Necronos is always like kind of staring down at him when he's talking to him. It's really weird, but I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, everything about this film is just fantastic. It's hard to actually tell sometimes in foreign films that the acting is really spot on, but I could tell that the chosen witch in this film was really good. Like, I thought that she was very believable in the role and stuff. You know, this movie's, you know, very dark and, you know, very serious toned, but there is a couple elements, you know, kind of jabs of comedy. There's a scene where one of the characters basically escapes this dungeon, and he breaks off this skeleton's arm and reaches around the corner and grabs the key to get out. And just the way he does it, it's kind of comical. I think maybe they did that purposely, you know, to kind of lighten the, you know, put a little bit of fucking, you know, fun into the film. But yeah, overall, man, this is just fantastic. Just a gory fucking masterpiece, man. I just couldn't believe how much effects were in this film for such a long film. But yeah, Necronos, I couldn't recommend this enough. If I'd rate it, I'd probably give it about a 9 out of 10. It is low budget. It's shot low budget, but don't let that fool you, especially being released by Troma. You know, the transfer's pretty good, but it's definitely worth a look, man. If you like I said before, German splatter films, blood and gore, tits, fucking, this movie has it all, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it. I don't want to give it any of the ending away, so. But yeah, Necronos, Tower of Doom, definitely check it out, man. Like I said, once again, don't let it being released by Troma hinder you from picking this masterpiece up, man. It's fucking crazy. It's a crazy film. So yeah, definitely check it out. Alrighty, guys, that's going to do it for week 37 here on Body Bags. I will be back next week with another review in Foreign Horror Month. And so I hope you enjoyed that. Anyways, guys, I'll be once again back next week. Peace out.